Welcome to Daily News Podcast, your snapshot of life in Mangalore and beyond. Today, we've got a lineup of news that connects, informs, and inspires. Ready to catch up? Let's begin.
During the upcoming Maha Shivaratri festival, Southwestern Railway has announced special train services between Yeshwantpur and Madgaon via Mangaluru. The Yeshwantpur-Madgaon Special Express, train number 06507, will start its journey at 12:30 p.m. on February 13th from Yeshwantpur and reach Madgaon at 6:45 a.m. the next day. For the return journey, the Madgaon-Yeshwantpur Special Express, train number 6508, will depart Madgaon at 11 a.m. on February 16th and arrive at Yeshwantpur at 4:45 a.m. the following day. These special trains via Mangaluru route aim to facilitate the increased number of passengers expected during the festive season.
In Mangalore today, the tale of political dynamics unfolds like a Kambala race, showcasing the intriguing relationship between stalwarts Veerappa Moily and Janardana Poojary. Once a formidable duo in the political arena, their journey symbolized by the unity and discord reminiscent of bullocks in a race. Ramanath Rai and Abhayachandra Jain emerged as reliable contenders after the thunderous reign of Moily and Poojary. Poojary's mass appeal and Moily's technocratic approach often clashed, reflecting the fierce competition in coastal politics. Despite their differences, their recent reconciliation at Poojary's residence evoked nostalgia and reflection on past alliances. As these leaders reminisce on their shared legacy, it becomes evident that enduring friendships hold more value than fleeting power. Their story resonates as a poignant blend of camaraderie and rivalry, leaving a lasting imprint on the political landscape of Mangalore.
In a major development, the High Court judges have ordered the immediate closure of Pilikula Zoo in Mangaluru due to the appalling condition of the animals. The popular Pilikula Nisargama was criticized for negligence by the authorities, prompting the court to take action. Shocked by the mismanagement at the coastal zoo, the court has instructed for its immediate shutdown. The dire state of the animals, showcased in alarming photographs, has led to the court's decision. The court expressed dismay over the animals' condition and emphasized the urgent need for the zoo to be closed down. The court also questioned the validity of the zoo's license, which reportedly expired in December 2025. This move has raised concerns among wildlife enthusiasts and the public in and around Mangaluru. Tourism in Dakshina Kannada and Udupi districts has been booming, with a rise in both domestic and foreign visitors. In 2025, Dakshina Kannada saw over 6.55 crore domestic tourists, while Udupi attracted 5.78 crore tourists. The region's spiritual sites, beaches, and adventure activities are drawing people in. The Kuki Subramanya Temple had the highest footfall, with over 1.6 crore pilgrims. Beach destinations like Panambur and Somshwara are also popular, with millions of visitors each. However, challenges like inadequate infrastructure and traffic congestion persist. The Department of Tourism aims to develop the entire 320 kilometers coastline as a multi-product destination, with Rs 718 crore sanctioned for tourism projects in coastal districts. Efforts are underway to enhance connectivity and tap into the region's untapped potential for tourism growth. In a case stemming from an online mobile game rivalry turned violent in Mangaluru, the Second Additional District and Sessions Court has sentenced Sanjay Poojary to 4 years of rigorous imprisonment. The incident involved an attack on Pratyush Salian of Jeppu Bapal following a game defeat by Sanjay. The prosecution stated that on May 17, 2023, Sanjay assaulted Pratyush with a knife in an attempt to murder him, resulting in charges under various sections of the Indian Penal Code. After a thorough investigation by PSI Sheetal Alaguru and PSI Manohar Prasad P., the court found Sanjay guilty. With a fine of 20,500, the court has delivered its verdict, with Special Public Prosecutor Jyoti Nayak representing the state.
In a recent incident on National Highway 66 near Canara Bank at Thekkatte, 2 cars were severely damaged in a collision. A Maruti Suzuki Franx collided with a Maruti Suzuki Alto K10 while traveling from Kundapur towards Udupi. The accident occurred when the Alto K10 driver tried to turn left onto the inner road leading to Bandabailu, resulting in the collision. The impact was severe, causing the airbags of the Maruti Franx to deploy, which led to the vehicle crashing into a roadside electric pole. Fortunately, no casualties were reported, and the driver of the Maruti Franks Narasimhala sustained minor injuries. Kota police responded promptly, conducted an inspection, and registered a case regarding the incident.
In a disturbing incident in Udupi, a student union leader, Sharath Kundar, vice president of the district NSU, was brutally attacked by a group armed with swords and iron rods near PPC Cross. The altercation stemmed from a previous confrontation in Manipal. Sharath, along with his friends, was ambushed by the group, resulting in him sustaining injuries to his hand. The attackers fled the scene after issuing death threats. Sharath is currently receiving treatment at a private hospital. The Udupi City Police have registered a case and are actively investigating to apprehend the accused. In a shocking incident that has left the residents of Vital, Bantwal Taluk in dismay, a burglary took place at the residence of Advocate Safia Naufal near Oketuru Royal Villa. The family was away for a month, and upon their return, discovered that their house had been broken into. The miscreants allegedly ransacked the cupboards, only to flee with some important documents. The incident was discovered when concerned neighbors noticed the house door ajar and informed the family. The police are investigating the matter, and further updates on this unfortunate burglary are awaited.
In the wake of escalating violence in Pakistan's Balochistan province, the Pakistani armed forces intensify their search for separatists responsible for a series of deadly attacks. More than 190 lives have been lost, including civilians, militants, and security personnel. Major disruptions in communication and transportation have been reported, with fears gripping the capital, Quetta. The Baloch separatist insurgency, rooted in historical grievances, continues to challenge the authorities, with the Baloch Liberation Army claiming responsibility for the recent assaults. Pakistan accuses India of supporting the attackers, a claim strongly denied by India. The long-standing conflict in Balochistan reflects deep-seated issues of marginalization and resource exploitation. As tensions persist, both countries trade accusations while civilians bear the brunt of the violence, underscoring the urgent need for a peaceful resolution to the long-standing conflict.
In a recent interaction with university students in New Delhi, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman highlighted India's growing role in the global economy. Sitharaman referenced a social media post by billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk, which showcased India and China driving 43% of global GDP growth. The finance minister urged the opposition to acknowledge India's rising profile, emphasizing the need for confidence in the country's trajectory. Meanwhile, the IMF's Global Outlook projects a worldwide growth of 3.3% in 2026 and 3.2% in 2027, noting the importance of technological investment and adaptable financial conditions. Sitharaman had recently presented the Union Budget 2026-27 in the Lok Sabha, proposing initiatives like high-speed rail corridors, national waterways, and sustainable tourism projects, aligning with her vision for a youth-driven and duty-focused roadmap ahead.
Chief Minister Siddaramaiah expressed disappointment over the Union Budget 2026-27, calling it very disappointing and lacking foresight. He criticized the lack of provisions for Karnataka, referring to it as just a chambu. The Chief Minister highlighted the absence of high-speed train links to key cities like Mumbai, Pune, and Mangaluru, which were requested. He emphasized the need for a higher tax devolution share, comparing Karnataka's 4.131% to other states like Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. Siddaramaiah also mentioned the neglect of irrigation projects and the unfulfilled promises regarding the Kalyana Karnataka region's development. The Chief Minister urged for fair allocation of resources to Karnataka, stating that the current budget allocation was unfair and unjust.
In a historic moment, the Dalai Lama, at the age of 90, has achieved a remarkable feat by winning his first Grammy Award in the Best Audiobook category for his album, Meditations, The Reflections of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Collaborating with musician Rufus Wainwright, the album beautifully blends the spiritual leader's reflections on compassion and peace with musical elements rooted in Hindustani classical influences. The Dalai Lama, known for his advocacy of peace and nonviolence, accepted the award with humility, emphasizing the importance of universal responsibility. This win sheds light on his work beyond spiritual realms, showcasing global recognition for his efforts towards promoting peace and human values. With a Nobel Peace Prize and other prestigious awards to his name, the Dalai Lama continues to inspire millions worldwide with his message of compassion and interconnectedness.
Thank you for being with us for today's edition of the Daily News Podcast. To explore more about the stories we've discussed, MangaloreToday.com is the place to go. And for the latest news delivered directly to you, subscribing to our channel is the way. Take care.